Hi loves, my name is Kelsey, and if you have found this message, it most likely has found you for a reason. This message is going to be timeless, so I trust it will find you when it's meant to find you, whether that's now, a year from now, 3 weeks from now, whatever it might be. And this is finding a specific collective today, which is, it's really interesting, but I feel like this is finding a collective that is really stuck between comfort versus expansion somewhere within your life. And I say this because one of the first cards that came forward today is the Two of Wands reversed. And I feel like this is finding someone who has kind of been receiving these little subtle nudges from the universe of trying to kind of push you out of your comfort zone somewhere, or try to like communicate with you through little things. And I'm seeing feathers, especially seeing feathers on the ground. I'm seeing butterflies and caterpillars. I'm seeing a starfish. I don't know why, but it feels like the universe has been trying to kind of like gently nudge you within this area of your life that there's something else out there. And I feel like there is this collective almost hesitation that I'm picking up from this spread today, where it almost feels like, I think that you're kind of sensing this nudge from the universe to maybe make a change, or to change environments, or to choose yourself, or to try something new, or to go after that different thing. But it feels like someone here today feels a lot of paralyzed by uncertainty is really what's coming forward here today. Like this confusion. And I almost am getting this sense of like, this is finding one where you can feel, I feel like you can feel this internally, that you're almost outgrowing something. Maybe something that once nourished you is no longer nourishing you. It's this energy, like they're showing me this energy of outgrowing clothes, like getting rid of clothes, going through your closet for someone here today, going through your drawers, storage unit. Like it's like this energy of like you've outgrown these certain things and they're ready to be disposed of or given away or released in some shape, way, or form. But there's this hesitation of, well, this is what I know. I have invested maybe a lot of my time and my energy into this comfort zone and where I am. But it's almost like there's this never-ending case of FOMO. Like it's almost like you're never going to feel peace where you are with this specific thing, because it's almost like your soul knows internally there's something else out there for you. And it's interesting because I feel like a lot of people that find this message today, you're in a situation that maybe looks very good on paper. You know, maybe you're in a long-term relationship, you know, your families are involved. Maybe you have the career that you thought that you wanted. You know, there's something here where it's like something looks really good on paper, but if you peel back the layers, if you look beneath the surface, there's this energy of like, I don't feel like I am where I'm meant to be, right? And this is a really specific message, so bear with me. This will find who it needs to. But it's almost like I have been staying where I am to avoid risk, or to avoid change, or to avoid being uncomfortable. Okay, like there's a really big message. But with the Empress reverse, the Sun reverse, you know, this is almost like something that I feel like is draining your life force energy. Every time I try to film videos, my cat likes to talk and communicate. So I wonder what he's saying to you guys. But it almost feels like this is someone who knows deep down that you've outgrown a job, a relationship, a city, a location, but you've been kind of staying out of the fear of the unknown, right? Which that's a completely natural human thing to do, right? Fear is valid, you know, and wanting something else is also valid. So it's almost like there's this, I almost feel like if this is someone's like head and heart kind of going against one another, but I feel like this is finding a collective that just feels very internally depleted and drained, you know, feeling like we're kind of running on this empty cup. Like I feel like there's a lot of fatigue coming forward today. I also feel like I'm getting this energy of like losing trust within yourself, losing trust within your faith. There's a huge message coming over today of faith over fear. Right now, it feels like fear is leading somewhere, and they're wanting you to tap more into that faith, into that trust. Yeah, here's the culprit. Here's the culprit. What are you doing? Are you trying to tell them something? What's going on? Okay. Sorry. But it feels like there's an energy coming forward today of like this emotional numbness from a situation, of like no longer feeling emotionally fulfilled, and it's almost this energy of like detaching from it, if that makes sense. Going back to that Sun reverse as well and the Empress reverse, you know, both of these cards coincide so well, because whenever the Sun is reversed, it's like this lethargic. It's like we're kind of operating on this survival mode, you know, somewhere. And it can talk about fatigue. It can talk about, you know, physical fatigue, but also like soul level exhaustion, you know, like feeling flat, feeling disconnected, feeling disengaged, right? Someone here, I wonder if there has been some sort of overworking, or there's also something about family systems. Someone here, you could be specifically working through something within the home, within the family. Maybe there's like some inner child healing that is really coming to the surface right now, especially maybe when it comes to the maternal line, the maternal energy. Or this could be a really good message about coming home to yourself and mothering yourself and taking care of yourself, especially in this moment of time. I feel like you're kind of at this like threshold energy between like the old and the new, and kind of between, I'm hearing fear and faith. Like you're literally in between fear and faith. And it's interesting because I pulled an oracle card earlier and it says, lay it on the altar. And this is perfect confirmation from your angels and from spirit. It says, hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. It's almost like they're reminding you that you can trust them. You can trust the path ahead. Do you need to know all the answers? Do you know where you're specifically heading and what it's going to bring you and what's going to unfold? No, but there's a really huge testament today about needing to have faith, whether that's faith within yourself, faith within the divine, God, spirit. I feel like there's an imbalance also coming forward today for someone. There's an imbalance when it comes to nurturing others and nurturing yourself. So this could be finding a collective, whether it's light workers, healers, empaths, caretakers, or, you know, just taking care of others around you, regardless of what it might be. Even someone here, maybe this is even just financially, but it almost feels like you've kind of been holding space for everyone but yourself. You've been kind of putting yourself on the back burner, and it's this energy of like foggy. And I'm hearing for someone here today that your worthiness is not determined by how much you give to other people. Your worthiness is not determined by how much you work and how much you give to others and how much you do and how much you do on the to-do list. Like there's something about really coming home to yourself. I almost feel like this is like a wake-up call from the collective, like almost being like, you know, I cannot stay here anymore. Like I almost feel like you're so close to reaching this point where it's almost like, I feel so drained from whatever this is. I have no choice but to move forward. I have no choice. Someone here, I feel like you're getting really close to making a decision that maybe you've kind of been putting off for quite some time. Someone also, there's something about like needing to reconnect to your joy, needing to reconnect with your happiness, needing to give back to yourself, like literally having more fun, changing up your routine, doing something different, especially if it's still very monotonous or like very on autopilot energy. And I'm also hearing like not letting fear direct your choices, not letting fear choose your choices or to get you to stay in this fear is really what's coming forward today as well. And there's also something about like not letting fear of the unknown like keep you in a life that you feel like maybe you're outgrowing or that is no longer in alignment with you. I'm hearing to trust your intuitive nudges. Trust your intuitive nudges in this time especially. I'm also hearing to start watering your own garden again, whether that's literally or metaphorically. but like starting to take care of yourself again. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed. You know, this is a testament of, okay, like we need to start giving back to ourselves. Someone here, your work-life balance could be a little bit out of whack, where it's, again, like you're giving more than you are receiving, or there's just something here about Four of Swords. Yeah, something here about rest today. Something here about rest. You need to take a step back from a situation in order to see clearly. Someone here, maybe this is taking a day off, taking a break, taking a vacation, taking a retreat, or just doing something where you're able to physically take a step back from a situation in order to refill your cup, in order to give back to yourself, is almost what's coming forward. I pulled this oracle card and it says the Edge, which is perfect for this collective because it says take a chance and do something different. And when I read out of this booklet, it says the vast horizons encourage us to see things from a different point of view. So the Edge card is a symbol of truly living, of finding the courage to be bold and to take a leap. It beckons us to be brave, to have no regrets, and to take a chance and do something unexpected, to try doing something different, to step out of the unknown. Maybe you feel that a change is coming, or perhaps you're feeling restless, yearning for something new. Maybe you're frustrated or bored with the status quo and long to truly live. This card encourages you to stretch out of your comfort zone, go beyond your normal, and do something you've never done before, as long as it benefits you and others. But it feels like, again, there's like rainbows could also be really significant for this collective. Seeing rainbows coming forward. I keep on seeing butterflies. I keep on literally seeing like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, which is, again, it's metamorphosis, it's expansion, it's stepping into a new cycle, a new stage within your life. This is definitely also going to reach someone that I think has really been feeling like maybe really low on energy, or feeling like you're going through the motions, you know, like maybe not feeling as joyous as you normally feel, especially with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles coming reversed again. I do also think that there's this energy of, I want to say like staleness. Something changing within your close relationships, personal relationships could be significant. But I also feel like there's an energy coming forward for the collective today of like a fear of making choices. So a lot of like racing thoughts, a lot of, you know, second guessing yourself, or feeling stuck between these different options, these different choices, these different paths, like this paralysis almost. And I'm getting a lot of confusion. Pay attention to your dreams. A lot of vivid dreams are going to be coming up. And there's also, again, a message of making sure that you're not neglecting your own needs for the sake of others or others around you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get you a few more oracle cards. Someone here has been like skipping meals. Someone here hasn't been sleeping very well, I'm hearing. Something within the home and relationships I think is going to be changing for someone here today. Yeah, wow. As I said that, you just got this card that says relationship change. Relationship change on the horizon, and you have the card that says karmic completion, a lesson wrapping out in your soul's journey, like finally learning from this and finally being able to move forward, close that chapter out, feeling like, you know, you're not going to want to go back to this, feeling like you have learned the lessons that you needed to learn from this person, this connection, this experience, when it comes to self-trust, when it comes to taking care of yourself. There's also something about having more compassion towards yourself. Someone here also, I feel like it's important for you to move your body, whether that's through exercise, whether that's through creativity, dance. There's something about like moving your body or letting the energy move freely within your body, because I feel like there is something about like this needing to be moved around. Interesting. So you have this crystal coming forward. Okay, this card says sacred space. So this crystal acts as a soap to cleanse any emotional debris you may have in your auric field, This crystal helps release energetic and physical clutter that may be causing you discord. This card can help you let go of things in your life that you no longer need, use, or love. Placed in the home and garden, this crystal creates a healing sanctuary of peace and calmness. So this card literally says, I take time to clear myself in my home to create a sacred place. Do we not mention the home earlier? Like, there is something maybe about making sure the relationships in your life and your home are serving you, they're lifting you up. Again, we were talking about clearing out clutter, clearing out energy, purification, so that could also be a significance for someone here today. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card. As I said, that we have 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is all about the home, family, you know, having that safe environment, celebrations, feeling like your home is somewhere that you want to be. Someone here, there could be a call to maybe redecorate your home, to move, to, you know, again, go through clutter, go through things, release certain things. 6 of Pentacles coming forward. This is interesting. This is like, I feel like the universe wanting to give back to you, because like we mentioned earlier, it's almost like you've been giving so much of yourself, either consciously or subconsciously. And this is like the universe saying, let yourself receive, open up to receiving. We want to help you. We want to give this to you. I feel like this is something about something coming in, something that is going to be gifted to you. 2 of Cups. For someone here, there could be a connection, a partnership that the universe is wanting to gift you. Whether this is romantic, whether this is platonic, whether this is a friendship, this could be, I'm hearing if you're in a relationship, the financial status could be changing within the relationship. Like someone could be making more money, or someone could be getting more help financially, I'm hearing. Or for someone that is single, it feels like this is the universe wanting to send you in a relationship that feels mutual and reciprocal, and what you give is what you get, and balanced, okay? So, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the World. Completions, graduating a cycle, graduating a chapter within your soul's journey, stepping into that new cycle. This card can also indicate travel and moving, overseas voyages. It can represent literal graduations, completions of a project, or leaving something behind that you have invested a lot of your time and your energy into. So on that note, that is the message they have for today. And if you are interested in learning tarot for yourself and others, make sure that you are checking out the tarot school that I have created. It will be linked in the description box and linked in the bio. And I am sending you all so much love, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day.